Hi, Dena Zavier here, and I'm in Pelly Crossing, Yukon. What about a change of perspective? Sometimes all it takes in life to be a little happier is to change your perspective. Yeah, I'm still on the issue of happiness. As last week I gave you this list of a whole bunch of books about happiness that I found just in my house already. I Over the last week, I read through the entire book, Furiously Happy by Jenny Lawson, and I'm happier this week. Now, I don't know if it was reading the book because it was a pretty funny book. I mean, every chapter I would burst into laughing outside a couple times, laughing so hard the tears started flowing and I couldn't read anymore. I had to pause to be able to continue. So I am happier this week. So I give a little bit of a tribute to that to Jenny and her amazing perspective on some of the more difficult parts of life. She writes from the place of mental illness and depression. But in terms of changing perspective, I suppose another part of why I might be feeling happier this week is because I just came back from a week where I got to be on a 2.5 hour plane ride twice. I don't know about you, but when I get on a plane, it's like my whole life changes. I love traveling, and so I get on a plane and pretty soon I'm not traveling just to Vancouver to do some business. I'm going to Cuba or Amsterdam or Thailand or maybe Antarctica. And I am, thinking about what I packed and did I bring everything I need or would I have to go find some important item in some strange and exotic locale. It's I Getting on a plane to me is like a vision of another world and I love it and it always makes me happy. The other thing I just been watching tonight, I'm watching a movie called Hector and the Search for Happiness, and his first finding, he went on a great trip for searching for happiness, was that comparison can make you less happy. Well, I suppose comparison if somebody's doing better than you, but on the other hand, comparison can make you feel a whole lot better sometimes and a whole lot happier. I spent a couple of days, a lot of time this past week hanging out in a hospital where just about everybody was in much more dire straits than myself. And it made me feel quite fortunate and quite, I would leave and my step would be bouncy because I was happy and grateful for where I was at. And then I suppose another contributor to my happiness in the past week was the whole hugs and cuddle theory. We Hugs and cuddles have been proven to release oxytocin into your system. And there's even studies that say that, a 10-second hug and a 20-second handhold can lower your blood pressure, lower stress, aid your immune system, all sorts of things. And this was a good weekend for cuddling as well. So I have been very fortunate. So that's basically my thoughts for today is there's all of these things change your perspective. It's a lot easier to feel positive or to be looking at life from a different point of view when you've had a bunch of hugs or when you see people that maybe aren't as fortunate as you. Um, it's it's a different perspective. So that's what I'm suggesting is maybe just change your perspective a little bit and maybe, just maybe, that might make you feel just a little happier. Thank you. Talk to you again next week. Dena Zavier here. And remember, live your most amazing adventures. And in my mind, adventure equals happiness. So when I'm on an adventure, I'm happy. So be happy. Till next week. Bye. Let me send you a hug. Here's my hug. Hug, hug, hug. Thanks. See you. Bye.